invested in those churches, and when they allegedly, the newspaper says suspiciously burned down, a lot of people didn't get their money back. And do you know what's so strange? And then I'll leave that story alone. Is where Glory Lamb is one of the most prime pieces of property in our city, and nothing has ever been built on it.
So exposing what? Do you know what her husband's occupation is?
I would think it's now he's taken over her restaurant.
So he is currently in Horry County, correct?
According to her and what she puts online, yeah. Somebody said, Sean, they don't know and don't answer the questions. What are you asking about?
That's one of my friends. She's just trying to get to the bottom of it.
I just wanted to ask, see if we could figure out what questions we're not answering. I don't
know that people of statue will not answer questions.
That's
what I'm gathering.
That's typical around here. I don't know how many I think there's only one melting pot in Horry County. I think there's another one. She said that she started in Ohio, I believe.
Now she is in her 40s, right?
I think somebody said earlier her 50.
I think it was said to
71.
Approximately 54.
1971
Okay.
birth year.
Yeah, I thought exposing said in her 40s.
But if it was not, that's the birth year, that would make her 54, right?
3. Depending on when.
Well, depending on your birthday, yeah.
Yeah.
And her date of birth might be on her Facebook page, guys.
Yeah, because my husband was born in 71, so that would make her 53 to 54.
Yeah.
54. Okay, gotcha.
I know someone commented earlier under the mom's post about a police report number for the missing case, and I haven't seen a response about that yet. In order for be able to look up the missing person report.
Veronica, isn't there a way that you can go to the missing persons pages and see if that person has been listed on the missing persons page?
I've been checking it, and I haven't seen her on there yet. I'm about to check it on my laptop and see if I can come up with something different, or maybe
Can I ask a stupid question? Well, I guess this question's stupid, but can we just call the police department and ask them, is this person missing?
Has there been a report? No.
Has there been a report filed, maybe?
Yeah, can we just call and ask?
That should be open to answer without a FOIA of any kind.
Exactly. I mean, is this person missing? Her mom says she's missing. We just want to help. Is this person missing? And basically ask who do we need to tell people to call? Basically ask it in that manner. Does that make sense?
Yeah, there was a missing person for her full name, and what number can we give people to call if they have either seen or known of her?
Okay, do y'all want me to go offline and call them and ask them?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, I'll go offline and I'll come back and we'll see what happens. Okay.
Are you going to check Richmond County or Kershaw County and Horry County?
Yeah, I will check all 3 of those counties.
And then there was
Start with the last place you know she was living at. Start there first.
Thank you.
And then
I will call and just so we know what department. I mean, who does right now? It's do you call Crime Stoppers? Do you call?
It says right here in the comments to call National Missing and Unidentified Person System.
But that wouldn't be a law.
No, if there was a missing persons report done by the local PD, where she was last located is where you would start to see if one was filed and to find out a number that people could call if they have seen her.
Now, what?
And then you go.
But
What?
it doesn't say which local PD.
Okay, Veronica, did the mom say when or where she called in the missing persons report?
That's what we was trying to figure out. Because there was that one county that Dana said was in Horry County that started with the L.
Loris?
Yes, that one. But she has not. She has not like said like where she filed it at or anything. She just said she filed one and did the welfare check.
But, so, okay. Okay, why don't I do this? Why don't I just call and ask?
Case number.
If there is one, and who do we have people call?
Okay, yeah. If we can get a case number too, yeah.
Okay, I'll just call and ask that, okay?
All right, thank you.
Okay, I'll be back. Okay.
Okay.
Tree.
Somebody's asking for your email to email you something.
Hey, Ellie. I stole this phone. What was that one place? I'm not finding anything
Tree.
as far as missing except for stuff.
She must have stepped away from her computer, guys.
Yeah, I think she stepped away for a second.
Can we give them your email, just a girl, and you can get it to Tree?
I don't want to put my email out there because of.
Or do you have them on Facebook? Whoever it was, Sean, I think.
If you have Book a Face, she's under Tree on Book a Face.
Okay, sorry, I had to step out of the room for a minute.
Somebody was
Okay.
asking for your email. I don't know if you want to give that out, or we're wanting to send you some documents. Sean is asking for it.
Yeah, message me, hon.
Yeah, I typically wouldn't care, but because my kids' school stuff is linked with the my Gmail, I don't want to put that public.
Well, if y'all need
Completely understand.
a public Gmail to use for information, I can give you mine. And then I could forward it to y'all, or, I mean, it's...
It don't matter. Okay, Amber. Because I know I gave my email out on Ann's show that day too. It's treeterry30@gmail.
And that's Terry with an I.
30. Ridgeway. I think it was Ridgeway, Gabby.
Thank you for catching that, Dana.
Of course, sweetie.
I was trying to bounce between here and Book a Face and seeing what I can find there because I've been going, thanks, Lady in Red. I've been trying to find all the info there, see if somebody actually posts a missing persons report.
Hi, Southern. Go. Awesome, Grace. Go. Go.
Sorry. When was
I
the
got like
last
50,000
time?
freaking windows open.
That's... Make sure I'm muted. That's the confusing thing, because our last post was March 24th, 2025. Now, also in March, she was in contact with another victim, and
Just a girl. Did you see
they never
Judy
heard back
DJ
from her
Arian's comment? Spot
after March.
crime / Horry County missing person list shows names, last known location, date, age, and case number.
Okay, I missed that. Hold on.
And then we found documents of her missing with the court.
I just copied it and read comments.
Thank you so much.
Oh, cool. Spot crime, Horry County. Person. Yeah. All right, and then December 2025, courts was trying to get in contact with her, and there was a wellness check and other things done. Nobody's gotten up with her, but her mom says the last time they spoke with her or seen her was the first week of January.
Somebody named Nikki has posted in there that she's missing.
Let's see. Her mom
It was
said
posted there 4 hours ago.
her mom
Gotcha.
put a missing persons report out, filed one,
So at
I
least
believe, yesterday.
that's a start, especially for locals.
Southern Sun, I see that lady is asking you, do you know Ginger? Are you related to Ginger? Do you have information on Ginger? Because you keep requesting up on panel.
Sorry, I wasn't looking.
No worries, I know you're busy. That's why I'm trying to handle the comments.
We've literally been doing this pretty much the entire day.
Just want to get on the missing person site.
I just don't understand, like, if she has children, while, you know, I don't understand, like, if she's been missing this long.
Awesome. Yeah,
I don't know. I don't understand.
I think someone
And
else too
it's possible there's a family dynamic we don't know about. You know what I mean? Especially given in the manner she's posted on Book of Face, it seems like things are strained. Was my initial take on it.
Cool. I'm on the missing page.
That's just an assumption, not factual.
Okay, so she is not listed in the missing persons. Someone just put in the comments, it's a reliable source.
Maybe I'm looking at the wrong place or something, because where I looked, it was showing her posted there. Yeah, that's kind of how I took it, Nicole, too, is it seemed like they were kind of pulled away from her. Kind of similar pattern as Tracy. Of course, that's just my assumption. He's not looking at the comments right now, James.
Yeah, I'm not seeing.
Hey, James.
I'm not seeing her either on this website.
Shit.
What police have said? Not sure.
They're saying to go to
trying to get a case number.
NANUS, and that's where you'll find if it's been posted.
Gotcha.
I'm not seeing her either on my side on that site. I wonder if I could type in her last name. Try that. Scrolling up. Daily archive, realistic change, crime map.
Yeah, I don't see it there.
And someone else said they checked ChatGPT, and there's no official missing reports posted.
I'm not seeing anything recent either. 24.
long would it have been that she'd been at her mother's?
That's a great
Tree, I just
question.
sent you the website.
I'm not sure.
That's a great question.
That's the same one I found, Sarah.
Okay, but this website,
Hey,
if it
Jimmy.
was more of a local report, would it be on this website too?
Can y'all hear okay over here on YT?
Huh.
The police computers are directly linked to that website that I sent you, Tree,
Checking out
for missing people.
same thing.
Okay. Would that also list the local?
That is everywhere in the United States.
If it was filed from the local and not kept on that site? Yeah, the post with the candles.
All right, go to bed.
Okay, gotcha.
Milk carton for the missing is saying nothing.
Okay.
Thank you, milk carton.
I wonder if there
But
could
as
be.
soon as that missing report is filed, it is mandated to go out immediately.
Good.
I wonder too, because she had that where she was selling all her belongings and stuff out of her house.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, was she currently at her mother's home for an address?
that's what I don't understand either. Because I mean, her mom didn't say she was staying with her or anything. You would think that she would say, yeah.
Yeah. Because it's almost like she's lost everything, every address, that, the home, everything.
Yeah.
Where would she be staying? Because last I checked, there was no power, water, or anything at that address.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, that was probably what, February last year, I think.
I wonder if her vehicle's registered in her name, if it's possible to, kind of like we was able to look up the vehicles JP and them owned, if that was possible to run it that way.
I don't understand though if her mom, like someone just said in the comments, if she was living with her mom, why would her mom be unsure of the car that she was driving?
That and location and other factors. Because you would have noticed she didn't come home.
Up.
Yeah, you would have noticed she
Something's
didn't
not
come
right.
home for a week or whatever in January. And then with that December court papers saying missing December 2025. But then people saying they talked to her on a regular, and then in March 2025, they haven't spoken to her since.
And apparently the mom has not reported her missing because it would be in that database because it automatically goes out. As soon as the report is filed, it automatically goes out. And I'm getting this information from a retired police officer. So I know it is true that once a missing persons report is filed, then it automatically goes out into a system immediately.
Dana's back from exposing. Yeah, and because whenever she was asked about a case number, she didn't ever, well, in the comments, I didn't ask her, but in the comments, somebody asked her about a case number, and she didn't tell anybody a case number. She just said she filed a report.
Okay, well, that was fun. Y'all owe me $100. So, okay, so called Horry County And just for, I'm sorry, I have mouthy German Shepherds. For future reference, the guy was basically telling me in so many words, we don't know anything, but he couldn't say like he said go to Spot, which is SPOT crime. I just went to Google and typed in Spot crime, Horry County missing persons, and the page comes up. It shows every missing person in there.
Dunn.
He was like, I can't tell you if a person is missing on here or not. But he said, but if you go to this page, it'll show you. She is not on there. So then I called Kershaw County, basically got the same thing. Basically like they didn't know anything. They said Ridgeway is Fairfield County. So I thought it was Kershaw. They said it's Fairfield. Did not get a non-emergency line for Fairfield. So, but they were kind of saying the same thing. Basically, it would all be in their database across South Carolina, and nobody seems to know anything.
That's weird, because if there is a report for a missing person, you would think that the popo would actually tell you, yeah, there is a report. Do you have any information?
Well, that's what they were basically trying. I think it nicely trying to say is we're not saying anybody's not telling the truth, right? But we don't seem to have anything. Does that make sense?
Yeah, they were trying to confirm without confirming. They don't have it.
I think because the guy at Horry County was very, very nice. He's like, I can tell you for Horry County, you can go to this. And he's like, basically in so many words, I don't see anything. And, I'm kind of the same way. I know a lot of law enforcement, it's like that usually goes across a boat, like a be on the lookout BOLO to all jurisdictions. I'm not a cop, but that's kind of the way it works, isn't it? And sorry, I don't see anything on any of their social medias,
I mean, something there has been
Sorry,
no
I just had
contact
that
for people that have been in contact with her and tried to call her 2 different ways, and it's going straight to voicemail.
Georgetown, Horry County.
yeah,
I just sent you something.
Perfect.
So, I mean, I could try Fairfield, but they were both very nice and both kind of told me they're not seeing anything. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So I guess all we can do is keep watching that and keep putting the word out, and hopefully maybe something will sync up to her to where she'll answer, kind of thing.
Georgetown, South Carolina.
But I'm like you. If I was, I'm with Dana. This is not passing judgment on anyone. Oh my God, y'all, my dog. I'm sorry, my dog talks back. If
Leslie's in the chat.
I would be, I don't know. I would be on my messenger. I would be, if I hadn't talked to my daughter in a day, with everything she had been going through. Does that make sense? I don't know what's going on.
Who's Southern Sun that wants on panel? What's up?
Nobody seems to know him.
He won't answer if he knows her, if he knows anything about the case. So who this person is will not give an answer.
Well, you got, I don't know him. I'm curious of what he wants to say on panel. Well, he has to say something in the comments. We need to know what his subject is to be. That's home. What do you mean that's home?
He said earlier he's from Horry County.
Okay.
So we're discussing missing Ginger Dunn. It's okay.
We just like to, figure out what, try to understand what
Yeah, all the stuff we
what
got
it is
going
we
on.
need to tell you. Hey, Leslie. Welcome in, everybody.
And know that we're just still trying to piece the puzzle together because it's new.
Dana exposing. Have you talked to her since after March 2025?
I would have to go back in and see. I would have to go back into my text. I will do that. My text, my messenger, my every. We all have text, messenger, all that stuff. But it was that is the thing about Ginger. She would, and I don't want to use the word off the grid because that's not what I mean. Ginger was working so hard on the case, not just her case, but others. Like when she went in front of the South Carolina Judiciary, and spoke, she was talking about other people's cases and advocating for other people. And so she has always been, kind of like, this isn't just about me. This is about so many others. And so she would, maybe you might not talk to her, but there never been a situation that I sent her a message. Like if I had a really quick question, it's like, hey, I really need to talk to you. She would tell me that, if she couldn't call, hey, I can call back in about 45 minutes. Like, there was a response. And I'm sure I'm sure her mom and them are sending her messages like, Wow. I mean, I know I would be sending my child a text, call and text. So I don't, and I'm sure that's what they're doing. And she's got a sister. Like I said, I never knew about the sister, but it wasn't a conversation. We were always so talking about what was going on with judicial stuff. I just knew about the mom because she would say, oh, my mom's here, or my mom has just pulled up, or my mom, so that's why I figured she must be with her mom.
That's a good question. Is the mother okay memory-wise?
I'm sure, Lady in Red.
This is freaking nuts.
Yeah.
It's almost like nothing's really been updated on her to other than the last address that people know about that she posted about. Which was that Service Drive in Loris.
There you go, Allie.
In which Horry County told me the page to go to look at who they had listed as missing persons, and I went so far down all the way to Heather Elvis. I went through the whole thing, and I did not see her.
So that leads me to believe that a missing person report has not been filed.
That's what it kind of seems that way.
But why say one was filed if it wasn't? That's crazy.
But it still makes us all wonder, why isn't, I want to say Ginger answer the phone, right?
Right.
Answer the phone when?
Like when I called today.
Oh,
like,
okay, gotcha.
why, like, obviously your mom's putting on, her phone's probably ringing off the hook, right? Like, if her mom put that out there and I called, then you remember I tried to call, I tried to call on Messenger, and there's just not getting any response. I would love for her number to show up on my phone right now and me be like, okay, we're good.
Yeah, no kidding. I wonder if the alleged mom, because we'll say alleged at this point since it's unconfirmed, but I wonder if she filed at her local PD.
And see that PD, I think it's like a one man. It's a little city. Go in and type in their police department. Okay, their old police station is the size of a walk-in, and it's the cutest thing ever. Like, I stop and take pictures of it every time. It's like a one man show. Okay.
I live in a town like that. We don't even have a traffic light.
so at night the county picks up, but Ori, both counties were kind of telling me in so many ways if there was it would be in our database. Does that make sense?
Yes, it would be widespread.
And I'm like, okay. So
So Dana, we have confirmed that the last time that anyone has spoke to her, was it said January or was it said October?
her mom said online, the lady that says she's her mom, what did she treat? January? Beginning of January?
Beginning of January. I think it was the first week. I mean, you should be the local, any kind of PD department and find out if a report's been made and see what number people can call if they have any information. So you can.
That's what I was telling them. As I said, we just want to make sure we give people the right information to call if they have any. If they see her, just call your local police department. I was like, well, no, I'm talking about they had information. Does that make sense? Like previous information.
Yeah.
And they're like,
It's
oh.
like everything's been swiped when it comes to them. What the hell?
Yeah, and there used to be quite a bit on Ginger, like especially in the beginning of Micah's case. There was quite a bit on her because I did a whole segment on her because I thought she was one brave woman.
Yeah.
Even if you look up the address on Zillow, price unknown, no square footage, no number of baths or bedrooms, nothing. 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 Why?
How I ended up in North Carolina.
Okay, the property was last sold in 2008. I found it on a different one.
Her car, yeah, we got her tag number.
For $633,000.
And her VIN. We got her tag and her VIN.
Wow, that's a big home. 3,250 square feet, 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath. Estimated sale price is $602 to $729.
Who's her phone at with?
But if it was last sold in 2008, who still owns it?
Whatever she is. Say, we can't contact her.
Was she still living there without power?
She was. I don't know for how long though.
Because the last I seen, which was a while back, is no power, no water. It's on a 5.7 acre horse barn, detached 2-car garage, workshop, 2-bedroom apartment, unfinished. Oh my Lord.
Yeah, is that foreclosure? Was that court case? Was that one of the court cases that were still open? Oh, thank you, Mary
I gotta
Ellen.
go through all these damn
The
windows.
gift thing. I'm sorry, I missed it.
Let me close that one.
Let me see if I can look on Agatha's Facebook real quick. See if it's the same thing I got.
Hey guys, I've got to run. One of my kids needs me, but I'll try to come back. Okay.
Okay, no worries.
Okay. Bye.
I feel like someone, I don't know who it would be. I guess it would have to be a family member, but someone needs to report her missing. I mean, if she's not in the database, obviously she has not been reported missing. I don't know how old the children, I believe Exposing said one of them was legal age, but this isn't making any sense to me.
No.
No, a lot of it is really weird.
Yeah, we got 3 different timelines now. We got March 2025, December 2025, and then the first week, January 26.
I mean, anyone can do a welfare check. It's just not knowing what the last known address was. All of her kids are legal age, someone said. So has anyone that knows her reached out to the children to, if they're legal age, to see when the last time they talked to her? Or have they filed a missing person report? I mean, I feel like, I don't know, this is just not adding up to me.
Come on.
Was that house under foreclosure? Is that one of the? Let me see.
Yeah, I believe that court case was still open, and there was 2 other court cases too.
I know September 11th of 25 in Horry County.
Why is it that her own
I think that
family
was
and
for
kids
the
are trying to
divorce.
find her as much as? Yeah, I don't know. We're all confused. Do you know, Ginger? Yeah, because I know we got 3 different timelines of when she was last spoken to and seen, or whatever the case
Shit,
is.
she was going at it pro se. La 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 la.
Take it, I'm not on the right. Mary, does
Affidavit of mailing on Ginger Dunn, which was October 13th of 2025, according to the court case.
she's only got one Facebook.
In September,
group,
there
right?
was an order on rule to show cause hearing. And then in September and October, it was an affidavit of mailing Ginger Dunn. And that was the last thing that's posted. Someone's to be a long lost cousin, just saying. Hey, Jamie. Sorry, y'all. I haven't been looking at a lot of the comments. I got stuff coming left and right here.
I'm not seeing any of her. I'm seeing Agatha's
Exactly. But, I mean,
Facebook, but
somebody had to have known where she was staying, where her
last
kids.
post was 4 days ago. I'd have to get on my phone and look, I think.
From Columbia, South Carolina.
I have to go back. I think it's the same thing, though. But I'll double check when I get off and make sure it's the same. Have you talked to her mom?
Exposing says she hasn't spoken to her since March.
It was earlier last year, yeah.
Yeah, and there was another friend of Ginger's that was a victim as well. That she said in March she quit hearing from her, and she said that was odd. That wouldn't like her. And then also her last posts were in March too.
Yeah.
But the mom has spoken to her since March.
Yeah, from what I understand.
Yeah, from what the mom says on that post, that's what it sounds like. I don't see Ginger just stop talking to someone, though, especially someone in that situation with her.
And someone just said the estate sale was March 22nd.
Well, it was posted the 18th. For March 22nd, you're right. Everything must go.
I know she was selling everything. I wonder if she didn't make some decent money or something and maybe went into hiding or something. I don't know.
I agree, Courtney. The mom needs to answer and don't make a post like that and run off.
Right. And maybe answer some comments. Oh my goodness. Yeah, because she's been really vague. Even when she answers me, she's been really vague. Like when I asked her about the police report and wellness check and other things, she said, yes, all of that.
Yes, and I don't believe that because it would be like said before on that website.
Right. Yeah, we're not pulling up.
And nothing's coming up. So that leads me to believe that nothing was filed.
And the mom appears to be a fair amount older than.
I think she's in her 70s.
Yeah, as the 70s, even early 80s. But I would venture maybe 75-ish, just based on appearance, if that's really her mom.
Spot crime. I went to there looking for that thing for Tracy, and it would even list that phone call. Go figure that.
Okay, Mary. Whoops. I don't know why that fell over.
So was she living in Myrtle, or was she living by mom?
It's hard to say because looking at her Book a Face page, and I just finally got to the bottom of her public side of the Book a Face. I think if you're actually friends with her, you can possibly see more, but I'm not friends with her on there. What I saw was various locations between Horry County, that one that started with an L, and then even mentions of Ohio.
Yeah, she's been to Ohio.
So,
well, I mean, possibly she could have sold all of her belongings and got out of Dodge. Unless the mom knows that, and that's why she's just staying on the DL and not saying anything. Possibly, maybe that's what's happening.
That spot crime is not current for missing people. I'm telling you right now. I'm looking right now. They get people missing from the 90s on this page. 2023 was the latest I've seen. Nothing for 25, 24. 09, 06, 02, 99, 97, 95. It's not even current. Why would they say go there to look for a missing person? Wait a minute. The latest one was 2024.
Yeah, that was the latest
24,
one I saw too. 2024.
84, 90,
accounts.
92.
Yeah, that website I sent you is the one that the police use, Tree.
This is stupid.
That's not a law enforcement ran website. The one that I sent you in Messenger is.
Okay, I just found some kind of papers about court and stuff. Her name's in here somewhere, so I'm looking now for her name to see what it says about a bench warrant, but it could have been talking about somebody else on here.
Let me see if I can pull that one back up.
That's the one that Dora and all them use for their missing people. Steph, all of them, that's the one that they use. That one I sent you.
Heck. I can't see. Let's see. Marion Everett Long. That sounds familiar. Bench warrants. Okay, so this is a.
Yep, it's a big fat 0. I just checked again. This is crazy. Yeah.
Confidential. 2 hours adoption.
Very disappointing.
Does anybody know if she's got a TT account?
I don't think she does, but I could be wrong.
Ain't nothing on it.
Gotcha.
All right, I just found something from 9/8/2025 to 9/12/2025, and it's for, let's see, Ginger Dunn, plaintiff versus Keith Dunn, divorce. Okay, so, all right. I don't know why it's under the bench warrants and stuff, though. So that we probably already know about then, the divorce.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Oh.
I can see better. Have you tried calling the number she listed on the letter I sent you? Oh. Is it supposed to be her phone number? If you tried calling her phone number, and then didn't Dana say exposing Dana say that she tried to call her actual number and and try to call her on Messenger?
Yeah, and it just wouldn't really do. It wouldn't even ring on Messenger, and it just said no answer, she said.
Yes. Yeah, it was kind of like the tone that you get when there's no internet connection kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And the phone is going straight to, and it's a generic voicemail.
But why wouldn't she come up on this if she was reported missing? Why wouldn't she come up on it?
Thank you.
Exactly. And in my opinion, and this is just in my opinion, I'm not knocking nobody. I'm not throwing shade at the family, but if you're gonna, like Courtney said, if you're gonna make that post and you're gonna put that information out there, you have to know that people are gonna check your resources. It's real easy to check and see if a missing person report has been filed, and that report has not been filed. Bottom line, it's not been filed. As soon as it's filed, it goes directly to the police, and it is out there. So that report is not filed. That was false information that the mother give whoever she give, because it would already have been posted.
Okay, from what I understand from another person, that house is not under foreclosure. It's still showing in her name.
I don't think she would have left her house like that then.
Uh-huh. Somebody needs to check the house. There needs to be a welfare check to that home.
Yes, like now. It should have already been done, and obviously the mom didn't do that either.
Didn't it say there was one done in December?
What, a welfare check?
Yeah, wasn't there one done in December 2025?
I don't know.
Let me go back and hold on, I'll look.
Anybody can call in a welfare check.
Does anybody have any contact with her children? You know, a friend or something like that. Not somebody randomly. Just don't go contacting kids and stuff. But if anybody is friends with her kids, reach out to them to make sure. Not anybody that they don't know. We don't want to spook nobody. Yeah, Courtney.
And someone needs to be at that location whenever the cops do show up to make sure they actually go and do a welfare check.
And I wonder if she's given anybody a spare key or anything to that house. Because if so, they need to contact or to help open the door, whatever. It needs to be done to make, to figure out what's going on. Oh, thanks, V, for the heart me. Oh, thanks for the coins. Y'all didn't have to. I appreciate you. There is, for some reason, just like you can't find a lot on her now. It's almost like she's been swiped.
And if they go there for a welfare check and no one answers the door, they will kick the door in.
Only if they have any kind of evidence of foul play. Other than that, they have to walk away.
I was just told on the back end by a police officer, if they go there for a welfare check and no one answers the door, they will go enter the home. If she is missing.
I wonder if she gave anybody access to her Book of Face or her Messenger or anything of that sort, or gave, either Google passwords or anything else for safety reasons or whatever to access anything.
With her having trust issues, I highly would doubt that.
Yeah, it depends. It depends on the state, and the location and so forth will depend on if they do knock down that door, because it doesn't happen in all locations. No, ma'am. If they look through a window, don't get an answer, pulled around or whatever, yes, they have probable cause to kick the door in.
And in the Tiffany case, they went to the wrong address the first time.
So it's the local laws, and that's what it depends on. If they have the right to, they would probably have to gain permission before entering the home. So not unless they saw, say, the unthinkable. She was, fell down the stairs or something, allegedly, and then they could have a reason to kick in door.
Yeah, she doesn't even have friends or family visible to the public on her book of face.
January.
I even went through
Oh, you're
the
still in the
alleged
chat.
mothers to see if maybe
The 12th, I think, is
there's two family members linked
talking
to
about the family
alleged
court hearing.
mothers, and it's similar. Their posts are
The I love you too,
2024
busy bees,
kind of
me, and well, then you know the other names. Myrtle Beach, Ginger Dunn. I think that's talking
basically
about her
the alleged
restaurant.
mother had stated she was missing, that she hadn't been heard from.
I know. I'm asking someone that's a mutual friend of mine and hers if they remember the last time they spoke to her.
I'm watching you type it.
Oh, me? Tree spine on me.
I'm trying to read the comments over there as well as try to see over here, and then yeah.
He said it's been a while. Yeah. He said she lives in, I can't say the word, but 187 Beach week since I last talked with her. Okay, so he's
Weeks.
Yeah. So that would bring us back to the January timeline then.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's basically what's been said since day before yesterday,
I don't think it does the same thing over on YT Talk, so you're good.
Why a report wouldn't be done or a welfare check? That would be me. I would be on it like white on rice. I'm just saying.
Look, I even send a phone with my kids to school because I can't even trust them. So, it baffles me. Like, I want to know where my kids are 24/7.
I tell you, this last almost 2 years has been holy shit.
Yeah, what spin-off series are we on now? My goodness.
Oh my God.
Level 500.
Right, something.
It's been one rabbit trail after another. I just find it really odd that this has come up within a month of
I'm gonna try and
month and a half of Tracy situation.
I'll try and pull it up, Alice.
It's crazy to me.
It is. It really is. Hey, Paula. How you doing, Brittany? Wanted to retire? No, I don't want to. I don't know. I would never retire there. Thank you, sweetheart.
Sarah, you can always come to Alabama.
Oh, wonderful.
Hey, Brittany.
Yeah, there's a few folks that's kind of pissed off at me, not wanting to put out a lot of information about Tracy, but suck it up, Buttercup.
Well, I mean, there's just certain aspects that don't need to go.
Brittany, darling, this is something that you couldn't help with, baby girl.
All right, I'm gonna hop down, Treat. If you need anything, just let me know.
Thank you, Dana. If you hear anything, please let us know.
I sure will.
Thank you, Dana.
Okay, thank you, honey.
All right, bye guys.
Love you.
Love you
Bye.
too. Bye.
Yo-Yo, she has been avid.
Did you have her name? Did you put her name in? Did you put Ginger Dunn missing Myrtle Beach?
Even on her Book of Face, I've ran across several posts pertaining to Micah. And I guess for me, that's what makes this so gut-punching, so to speak, for all of a sudden this has come up. You know what I mean?
There's a lot of the same players with different folks. I'm coming to the point of.
Yeah, from Micah all the way down to now Ginger. I mean,
exposing has been exposing everything that has been going on up in Florence, and Ginger's been exposing everything for personal reference to what she's been going through. Tracy was doing the same thing, and look what Micah was starting to do. Hers just wasn't as public. It's almost like.
Yeah, mine too. Mine too, Ellie.
That's where it starts.
Yeah, I got something that just
Micah's
hit me earlier.
there. And look at everything that has come out since Micah has passed. Look at where we are today.
We got 3 different timelines.
Look at all the victims and the survivors and everything that's come out in the last almost 2 years.
Might have to try it
Enough's enough. This has got to stop.
I might have to try and look it up on my phone, Allie, when I get off.
People shouldn't have to go through this because of any kind of corruption. Whether it be through the court systems, whether it be through law enforcement, whether it be through judges, attorneys, it doesn't matter. Nobody should have to go through this.
I'll be right back here.
Sometimes I guess it depends on how deep your pockets are, and then people that don't have the deeper pockets lose. And that was one of the things in one of the audio recordings that I heard from Tracy when she said she was going to call the Popo. I'm doing it. And you can hear him in the background. You're going to lose. And she did.
thank you, Brittany.
I'm back. Sorry.
I mean, how many people has followed this case and followed Ginger and Tracy, and where there be, and most of it's on the right?
Okay, thank you, Allie.
And you feel like your hands are tied. You can't do anything. You just got to sit here and just research, and then you can't find this and you can't find that, like they've been swiped, and there's no answers.
It makes you feel helpless.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I could just zap myself there and just be on the ground looking for her, or boots on the ground.
I mean, there's got to be somebody locally that can go and take a peek. You ain't got to, break an in or anything, but you can go look and stuff, take a few people with you to be on the safe side and go look. See if her vehicle's there. See if it's in a garage. Something.
And it's almost like they're alienated from like the out, like, I guess, like, everyday people or whatever. I mean, they're able to contact other victims, and they can, be friends like they were, like she was with Tracy, but it's like, when something happens, it's all like, dang, the people I know that she knew, and it's
Yeah.
like, my goodness.
It's a scary thought because, everybody that's already been victimized, now you question who the hell is next.
Right, exactly.
God forbid,
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, that's something a lot of people don't realize, like people like Ginger and like Tracy and like even Chris' sister, like they had to live there in it and around them people. And it's not safe at all.
No, it's not. And that's what irritates me about all the clout chasing, so to speak, because, it's one of them things. This is people's real life. This is their living hell they have to live every single day.
Exactly. Louder for the ones in the back, girl. That is right.
And it's almost like they're depleted of any resource, kind of like, with Tracy or whatever, everything's
Right.
taken away from them, right? And if you take all of the resources away to do anything to maybe get their life back or do, what's left for them?
Yeah, you just keep taking and taking and taking, and it's like, I mean, my goodness.
I love you too, Brittany. Let me see.
You're 4 hours away.
Okay, why can't I see Agatha May's post? That's weird. That was weird.
Yeah, I looked on her page from my laptop, and it showed a post from like 4 days ago or something. I know she posted something earlier about Ginger because someone tagged me on it.
Yeah, 3 hours ago. There was this was shared with me, and I got a notification for it, but it won't take me to it. Holy shit. I love you to the moon and back to you, sweet pea. Hey, listen, Mopo. Oh, my Lord. Okay, that's a fake Agatha May page. This one is. There's a fake Agatha May.
Oh, one.
Because Agatha May has a bunch of friends.
Hey, Wildflower. Sorry, I just saw your comment. It's kind of hard to see the comments.
Wait a minute. Well, this is just weird. Hey, Wildflower.
Can you still see it on your end, Mary? Because I think that's the same post she's trying to click on, was the one you tagged me on.
We're aware of the situation and looking into getting more information, but at the moment we are not. There's not enough details for us to rely.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
boy.
So you know how to get up a tree too then, Mary. That's great. I'm not even seeing them.
Okay, somebody please make this shit make sense.
Can you be specific?
Right.
Well,
Hello,
a
Karma.
couple of things. One, why isn't it reported?
Yeah.
Because I don't think it has been. And I used to be able to look at Agatha May's post, and now it won't let me. Make it sense.
I don't know. Let me try. Hang on. Are you looking on Book of Face for her page?
Yeah, because I mean, it was in my notifications.
Gotcha. Because Book of Face is messing up. I can't even access my Just a Girl account right now. All right, give me just
it's on her page at all. No, that's weird. How can I get a notification and can't go to the page? Ugh. Ooh, where is that at?
the one I just found. It's not showing a lot of anything, but I just put it in chat.
You look at the followers, because Agatha May has a lot of followers. Not 400 and some.
Yeah, this is showing 503. That is the only one it's showing me. Yeah, I was following her on Book of Face, and it's not showing up.
No, it ain't.
I wonder if somebody got it took down or if she took it down.
I don't know. There it is. Why couldn't I find it? Thank you.
Was that it?
Red just posted it in the group.
Okay, cool.
Well connected considering Justin County, a larger city.
Oh, I hope you have a good night, Mary. Thank you so much today for helping keep me updated. I appreciate it.
She's missing Wildflower. That's Ginger Dunn. And at this point, we'll say out of South Carolina because it's unspecific whether it's Horry County or a surrounding county.
Yeah, no kidding.
Go potty, buddy.
You bring me an ice.
Yeah, no kidding. Wildflower, especially surrounding the situation. Makes sense.
I'm not sure what Facebook is doing. Tried to message me today. I haven't answered. That's why. Okay. According to the Horry County tax payment, Ginger owns two Mini Coopers.
Where did you find that? Why am I not seeing it?
Okay. Ugh. I don't see anything about Ginger. Hello?
And your mouth.
Uh, Not that I've seen. Now, Veronica and Mary Melinda has posted about Ginger on her page. Thanks.
You know, I find it strange too. Like, I don't know if she's working anywhere or what her source of income is, but you would think a coworker or something would question where the hell she's at.
Excuse you.
You know, for weeks, no contact kind of thing. You would really think something's up.
Yeah. It's a private group, Candy, for Agatha May Detective Agency.
Oh, for that matter, even neighbors. I can't even leave my house more than a few hours without a neighbor saying, "Hey, everything good?" You know?
Oh, speaking of neighbors. Speaking of neighbors, I totally forgot. I was supposed to take the wheelbarrow over.
Uh-oh.
Oh, thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome. That's a good way to put it, Sarah. Sarah said another victim of the Horry County corruption.
Mm-hmm. I mean, not to go anywhere near there. Yeah, no kidding.
I know someone that calls it Horror County.
No doubt. One and only time I went, I enjoyed it, but now that I know what I know, I'm leery.
Uh-huh.
Me either, Sarah. You know, she hasn't been one that's been like front and center vocal. You know, she's used her page on Bookaface to support and, you know, commented several places in support of justice for Micah. But, you know, as far as getting in lives and on panels and stuff like that, she's been a low-key player, so to speak.
All right, I found a post. It says that Ginger had been reported missing, and she was last seen in the black Mini Cooper with white top. If you have any information, please call 911 or Horry County Police Department, and it gives the number 843-248-1520. If you have been following Micah's case, you might recognize her name. If you don't already, you already know her story, please share.
That'd probably be a good, perfect post to share.
Yeah, can you share it with me too?
Yeah, hold on.
That way we can all just get it out there together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, group effort.
That way we don't have 500 different posts with 510 different resource options. If we can get one post circulating, I think that would be the best option.
And that would be best for all the social media platforms.
When you get it, Tree, will you drop it in chat?
Yeah, sure will.
Thank you. Yeah.
All right. Oh, I'm gonna have to probably redo it on the phone.
Okay. Yeah, when you get it done, if you'll just send it to Tree and I can get it from her.
Yeah. And then everybody can do a video with that and then repost it or whatever the case may be and get it out there. Repost it on the Bookbase and Tiki Talk and X or whatever social media you have. Perfect. Reported mother of 4. Okay. I don't even know the ages of her children. No child at any age should, wonder where their mommy's at.
Right. I would assume they're probably 15 and above.
No, I don't know a lot about her husband at all.
Yeah, very little is known.
I mean, it was very little.
I'm gonna show y'all this. Oh, you know what? Someone over
Where
here.
Where was that posted at?
I think Allie, the protester Allie had posted it.
Okay. Yeah, it's a little grainy.
Yeah. Now I wonder. I mean, could there be a chance that she would they picked her up? But I mean, then her car would be, I guess, wherever. But I know they did try to have her sent to a mental facility. Yeah, at one time. I don't think Walkmall would tell us if a patient was there.
Yeah, probably not because of HIPAA.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, one of her children was described as soon to be 17 years of age between the year of fall of 22 and 23.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I wish there was another way other than to report it to Horry County.
But if Dana just called the police or the police station to see about a missing case, and they said, or they wouldn't answer it, or said they didn't have one.
Yeah, they basically referred her to a website, and
Yeah, that's so weird.
they were kind of vague.
They referred her to thought crime, and that's where I was looking up for the call for the day Tracy passed away, and it wasn't on there. So why would the Popo department give you a website that is not accurate?
Right.
The math ain't mathing.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, and I mean, what if Dana was calling and she had information or something? I wonder if that was the number she called was the one that was posted online. Was that same number?
Sure.
Can't remember.
I know she said the officer was really nice, but he was very, what do you can say? That's sad. We've come to a day in society where you can't even call a local PD and say, "Hey, this person's missing. We're concerned about her safety," and somebody actually get up and go check.
Let's go Horry County. Missing persons. 2023, 23. It's not even. I don't even think this website even updates missing persons.
It depends if they've let her have phone calls or whatever. If that were the case, I don't know. Something's really off with the whole situation.
Sorry, I'm trying to.
Yeah, hopefully she would have the number memorized because, I mean, unfortunately, that's not something we all do anymore.
Trying to look
Even
something
when
up
I
somebody
go
just
to
sent
that
me.
crime stop that she told us about, and I go to the day that Tracy passed away, there is no calls listed on this map for her, for that location.
Not seeing
It makes me wonder, like others have said, if they actually did the report because surely somebody would have had access to it with the way social media is these days. Hey, mofo.
Why would the Popo even give her that website to go look at? Because you wouldn't be able to find anything.
Yeah, and I mean they should know the answer. I mean it's a yes or no, and if you got information on it, you can report on it. But I mean, yeah.
Because even going with the time frame for that day, even for Tracy, Palmetto Street is nowhere on it. Nowhere. Between 2:40 and 4 o'clock. None. So why would they even tell somebody to go to that website? That's just stupid.
The assumption is she's been missing since the beginning of
First week.
January.
Yep. Let me go back to Daily Archive here. Let's go to... Okay, this jumps from December 28th to January 12th. So if it was reported, it would be yesterday, right?
Yes.
There's very little we know, Candy. I mean, very little. We've literally been digging all day looking.
Yes, and from my understanding yesterday.
She has her friends list private, like only certain things are public.
And if you go to the missing person on that website, it's not even, the newest one I see is 2024 and below. Nothing for 2025 at all that I see under their missing report. So that's not even a good site to go to. Spot crime, don't go there to look for shit.
Consider a source that gave exposing the info.
Yeah, they're just stupid in my opinion. To be stupid. This is crazy. Well, hopefully we can just keep getting it out and keep getting it out, and somebody will know something.
May or
Right.
March, because I know we have 3 different timelines. We have a March, and then a December, and then the first week of
Yeah, we all
January
have
this
that
year.
feeling, mofo. But then again, look from the start of this case. I mean, even as far back as Micah, nothing has synced in line with the way things should have went.
Get cold in here.
Yeah.
The ginger got missing back in 2024. I remember that. I guess she was missing, but she wasn't for real missing.
Yeah,
back
I
in
even tried to do
2024.
a random Google search just to say Ginger
She was
missing person Ginger Dunn
I think like out
Myrtle
of town
Beach,
or
and nothing.
something was
I
going
tried
on, some
Horry
kind of
County,
business
I've
she was
tried
handling.
South Carolina as a whole, nothing.
So she wasn't missing like she's missing now. If that. Because I think that's I think that was around the first time I ever made contact with her, was around then. But she said she was handling some business or some kind of affairs or something she was having to deal with. So she,
Boom, boom, boom.
I guess, was being discreet, but she wasn't missing. Like, right now. Or like she is now.
Affiliated with any of the government agencies. Well, you'd have to go look at her page and she has posted to find out everything. That's the bad part. There's so much, and one person can't follow every single solitary thing that's been going on, and because there's just too much information. I mean, a lot of information, and I think people really, especially local folks, to keep an eye out for her.
There you go.
There, keep a picture on your phone. If you think you see somebody that looks similar to her, or whatever the case may be, if she's alone or wondering or whatever, check on people. Well,
That's a loaded candy.
Yeah.
yeah, it's very loaded, and I think it more have to do with the family courts. When it comes to divorces and highfalutin money people and all that other good shit.
I would safely say it's close to the Tracy situation.
Hey, buddy, I love your sweater. You're so toot. You so toot. Don't answer. There's too much to answer with. It just has to do with a lot of the family courts, lawyers, probates, and all kinds of shit. I mean, it runs deep.
Yeah.
Not one person can give every single solitary piece of information when it comes to these separate folks. Yeah.
That's why I said comparison-wise, it's probably closest to Tracy's.
This is a medium instead of a small.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's all about the money, honey. That's my opinion. Whoever's got the mostiest gets the mostiest.
Well, money equals power. Power equals control.
Yeah. And, for people like Ginger, Tracy, Micah, It all runs the same line. And there's a lot of dots that connect to each other in one way, shape, or form.
You know, for those that are, especially the ones that are local to the situation, please make sure you have one trusted person in your life that you're connected with on Life 360 or something similar. Have a emergency code word, or you know, pineapple or hot dog, whatever the hell, you know,
Yeah.
Blue's Clues.
Yep.
You know, just a random word or something to let somebody know that you're in imminent danger.
Except for that chair.
Mm-hmm.
Do we really want to know, Courtney?
4220.
Right, Beach Mimi.
4221 a payment.
Yeah.
PJ, it's everywhere, darling. It's sad to say, but it is. It's across the world. Look, I tell everybody all the time, freedom is a figment of your imagination.
Mm-hmm.
Michigan is a shit show all in itself. I could say that from firsthand knowledge.
That's what you owe now, 506.
Mm-mm. Forward something.
Even a friend on here, Wildflower, you know, if you know somebody on here that you trust without a shadow of a doubt, at least one person. Look,
Yeah.
a lot of my, you know, I'll say this, even Tree and Red and Sarah, they all have me on 360 for that reason. You know, you just don't know these days. And then, of course, my sister is right behind me, too. So, you know, you do them little things for your own safety.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Look, Michigan should be gated off, and you should have to pay to go into that freak show.
Have you ever seen that warranty thing yet?
For the other one, yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah, it's always good to have at least one person, even if they're silent and nobody knows about them, somebody you trust.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you get a text message that says, run, basket, fruit, doesn't matter. Pick a word, let them know. And when they get that text, the instruction to be call 911 or report this or report that or come get me or something's up.
Yeah.
You know, make that plan.
Mm-hmm.
That too, Candy.
Look, Sarah, it's like you the other day when I had to take a guy into urgent care. You know, you're like, she messaged me. She's like, I seen her. What's wrong? You know, and you just have to do that kind of thing.
Okay. There we go. Okay. There we go.
Candy said Bob.
Uh-huh. That's what I was laughing at.
That's a good boy.
27 weeks ago.
That's a good boy.
Don't be sorry. That was funny.
It was funny.
That's a good boy. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Mm-hmm. That's a good boy.
Yep.
That's a good boy. That's a good boy.
I'm grateful. I'm grateful that people care enough to check, you know?
Yeah.
You don't have too many people in the world that genuinely give a shit.
I didn't know if you could hear my answer or not, Beach Walker,
What do you want? What do you want? What?
about her 2024.
What?
If not, let me know and I'll
You're crazy.
back away and that way you can hear me better.
Why?
What you want? Huh? What do you want? What do you want?
What are you doing?
What do you want?
What are you doing?
Which I'm probably about to hop off the panel anyway.
Look, that's the low end. 94 has been her record to beat so far. And then you got Lady in Red, who you just randomly get the race car from at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yep. That's Ginger Dunn. That's the one that's missing.
How long she been missing?
She was last seen the first week of December, first week of January. This month. Well, last month now.
Nobody knows where she was going or nothing. It's always strange. Nobody ever knows nothing.
Exactly.
Nobody ever knows nothing.
And Dad's
I'm
got it
turning my
right.
notifications off.
Alright, well, I'm gonna jump down. We got to get ready for bed. But thank you for letting me up.
I'm gonna probably do that too, but I'll try to get write up that information and put it out, or somebody puts a video out with that same information that Allie put out. Please tag us in it, and we'll either duet it, share it, whatever we need to do to keep it out there. Okay.
All right, I'll get something made for us, and or once I get off of here, I'll start working on that, and then just send you a clean thing for.
Okay, perfect. That'd be great. Thank you, Veronica.
All right, girl. Y'all have a good night.
Good night.
You, baby.
Bye.
Lady in Red put one in chat.
I got so many windows open.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
All right, so going back to
Yeah, I love that. That's cool. That's right. I forgot about that. Thank you.
in case you didn't.
I forgot about that. That's actually perfect.
Oh, let me back out of here real quick.
Okay, let me just start this video out by saying I have bronchitis. I felt horrible this week. Yesterday, I spoke to somebody in the legal profession. They said, "Who do you?"
That's old. All right, so about the 2024, just in case you didn't hear me, because I know the TikTok thing was probably loud at that time when I was trying to explain it. But May 2024, when she was supposedly, I say quote unquote missing, she wasn't missing like she's missing now. Like now she's actually missing. And then in 2024, she was handling some kind of business or she was doing something, but she wasn't missing. But I think she had to go out of town or something, and because that was like one of the first times I've made contact with Ginger, like personally made contact with her, and because I had heard the same thing that she was missing, so I kept trying to reach out to her and ask if she was okay, if anything happened, and but she said she was just taking care of some affairs or something, so she wasn't technically missing then. So I think that was a rumor that got started. So because normally she used to post all the time, like on a daily, just about, it seemed, and then, which is probably why I haven't really noticed too much, because her last post was March 2025, and then there was someone that said that they were a friend of hers that's also a victim, and they used to, I take it they talked regularly, and said that Ginger had stopped talking to them, period, or that person couldn't get a hold of them after March 2025. So we got last post in 2025, we got last contact with a victim 2025, and then we also found some court papers where it looks like some attorneys or someone is trying to locate her, and if I'm reading it right, which apparently I am, because I've asked a couple of different, hold on, that's perfect. All right. And hold on. Hold on, y'all. Sorry, we're trying to make a flyer for her real quick. There's some stuff I can add to it too. Alright. Okay, so the court documents that we found for, it was December 2025. There was contact that was trying to be made by phone, and they even contacted neighbors, and the phone lines were either busy or went to voicemail on Ginger, and then I want to say I don't have the papers out right now to look, but there was a wellness check done, and she wasn't located. So as far as I know, she wasn't never located in December from the courts. But then her mother posted a couple days ago about Ginger missing, and the last contact that they had with her was the first week of January 2026. And then yesterday she said she filed a missing persons report with the police, but we have not gotten a case number yet, and we can't look it up. We're not finding any missing, like even on Horry County's police thing. And somebody called tonight, Dana, with Exposing Southern Money. She called 3 different counties, I think 2 or 3 different counties in Horry or surrounding, and they were very vague too. So, and said to go check this one website, which we did, and Ginger's not on there. Matter of fact, the last missing person that was posted on there was back from 2024. So it's just all weird. But prayers for Ginger. I'm still going to be trying to find some updates and stuff, and I will keep y'all updated as much as I can. And a mutual friend of mine and hers too, which I got a video about him, Warrior Robert. I want to say McGowan is how you say his last name. I could be mispronouncing by him. I'm sorry, Rob. But he knows Ginger, and they would talk periodically. And he said it's been several weeks since he spoke to her. So, but yeah, I mean, if y'all see or hear anything, feel free to message me on Facebook. Same name and same profile picture. That's the quickest way to get a hold of me. I can be late getting on TikTok messages, so if you need me right away, just message me on Facebook Messenger. And or if you have my phone number, you can text me. And my email. So my jokestarviews@gmail.com. You can email me there too, and I should see it pretty quickly because I do check it often. So, but I hope everyone has a good night, and today's your birthday. Happy birthday. Bye.